Okay, I think I'm streaming, and I think I have the proper category and things. Let me do an audio check. Can I hear myself? Yes. Category and things. Is the music too loud, or is it just right? Check. Hold on. Can I hear myself? Yes. Mute on the background. Too loud, or is it just right? Check. Oh no, it's good. It's perfect. Okay. Alright. Cool. Oh no, it's good. It's perfect. Alright. Yeah, I don't want it to be too loud. I don't want to get too excited. Okay, alright. Okay, guys, you might be noticing that I'm A, starting super early, and B, this is not actually a Sleight of Hand Sunday, it's Sunday, but... Woo Gaming Stream says Chad. Hey, Chad, welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, this is a secret gaming stream before I actually do Sleight of Hand Sunday because happy Father's Day. I got some time because my kid went to bed early and my wife is taking care. So, I get to... Hey, Gibson Lens, welcome in. How's it going, Bert? So yeah, secret gaming... We're going to slay a Spire, so here we go. I'm going to start because I don't know how long this will take and I don't necessarily want it to run into. But you'll see that I started a save file over because I put a lot of hours into this game, but the experience playing this game from the beginning without having unlocks is way different than like once you've unlocked everything. So long story short, for anybody who's curious about this game, I love board games, I love card games, I love this game. It's a deck building game where you construct your deck as you go through a run of a dungeon and you use the cards inside of it to defeat enemies, overcome obstacles, that kind of thing. And there's 3 acts. When you first start the game, there's 3 acts. We'll talk about like other stuff when we get there. But you first start off as like a warrior type character called the Ironclad, and so you start off with like 80 HP, 99 gold, and then you start with a relic that is unique to each of the characters. Which, as you can see, when I start the game over from scratch, everything is locked except for this character. So they expect you to do this character. So, hopefully I don't embarrass myself. I haven't played this for a little bit, but I enjoyed it a lot. I put a lot of hours into it in the past. So, let's just get started, and you can see how everything goes. So, there we go. Alright, but welcome in Chan and Gibson Lens. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Alright, when you start, you can start at any node in the bottom here. Here's the legend. And so, enemies are these regular enemies. So there are some strategies. It doesn't really matter too much, I guess, what I do because hopefully I just don't like mess up too badly. So I kind of want to shoot for elites early because they're easier to defeat on Act 1 than Act 2. It doesn't look like I can get more than like 2 this run or this map. So I could hit up a store kind of early if I want. I won't have too much money though. I guess I can go 3. Store, fire. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Alright, I don't need the tutorial, but for anybody who ends up playing this the first time, go through the tutorial correctly. But you have 3... Well, you start with this amount of energy, 3 energy. The card's cost is in the upper left-hand corner, and that's how much energy it'll cost this turn. And then when your turn is over, you discard all the cards in your hand, and then next turn you'll draw a full hand of currently 5 cards. That can be augmented by things throughout the game. I guess you can't see all the relics behind my head right here, but there isn't too much to see right now, but I'm just going to leave my head there. So, the enemies will have certain intents, and the intents are basically going to be broadcasted above the enemy's head. So in this case, this enemy intends to use a buff, so I don't have to worry about defending myself. Block will wear off at the beginning of... next turn, so I won't have it. So it doesn't make any sense to do this, and dealing damage is damage. Okay. Beware of the hug intent. Yes, that's right. Let's see. Chance says, I think you'll probably have answered already, but how is your Father's Day? Oh, my Father's Day was pretty good, for the most part. I guess I didn't do like all the things I wanted to do, but alright, so for that turn I just attacked with all of the attack cards that dealt damage in my hand. So we'll do that. Alright, so now the intent is they're going to attack for 6. My relic says I heal for 6, so I don't really need to worry about healing if that's all the damage I'm going to take. And then there's this special card here that says Bash. Deal 8 damage and apply Vulnerable, which is 50% more damage from attacks after this is applied. But it costs 2 energy. But I'm going to go ahead and do this and attack. Yeah, I'll talk more about my Father's Day during Sleight of Hand, because then I can build it into tricks and stuff. Alright, no more cards? Got it, okay. Yeah, I'm going to skip all the tips. I can also use hotkeys, so I have my keyboard. Which, by the way, when I hooked up everything to do stuff earlier, I'm going to take some damage, if that's okay. I lost keyboard control for some reason. I just realized this is also going super slow. Hold on. Where is... let's see. Where's game speed? Fast mode. Okay, there we go. Return. Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay, alright. And then you can choose to add cards to your deck when you have the opportunity. It doesn't always behoove you to add cards to your deck if you played a deck builder before. Like, the thinner your deck is, the more likely it is that you'll draw a card that you need or want. I basically normally skip this early, especially if there's nothing that good, but this one is actually... It self-replaces and it removes itself, so there's really no harm in getting this one. There are a couple of builds later that can mess with you if you play too many cards, but in this case it doesn't matter. I did mess up playing a little bit earlier because I took some damage, but that's okay. Too many cards. Yes, that's right. Too many cards. Too much cards. That's if you're referencing Chan's song. So I just drew a card and put a card back, because I wanted an extra attack because I didn't get one. Swirl intent. Yeah, the swirl intent is strategic. So this enemy intends to inflict a negative effect. If you've never played this game before, it's kind of a generic negative effect that you don't know, but if you're familiar with the enemy, usually the enemies have the same behavior pattern. So I know that this is going to, I think, lick me, which gives me, like, weakness, which means my blocks will provide less block. It's irrelevant if I just kill it, though, so I'm going to get gold, I'm going to get a potion, and then I may add a card to my deck. There are some shenanigans that I could do with this. I don't know if the card is unlocked though, so I probably shouldn't grab it right away. This one I don't like too early because it's 2 energy, but it's actually good damage, and applying weak means the enemy can't deal enough damage to you too much, but I'm tempted to just maybe skip. Don't forget your rewards. I know, I'm skipping because I want to. Alright, okay, so this guy's gonna deal 11, that's kind of a lot. I'll double block and deal damage. But anyway, oh, Bert, yeah, this is one of the games that I had recommended a long time ago to you as like one of my favorite games that, you know, if you were interested in trying, so... Full disclosure, if you end up not liking what you see, you don't have to try it, but this is just referencing, this is the one that I meant. Oh man, this is gonna deal a lot of damage. Do I need to deal damage this turn? I don't. Let's get a... Oh, nope, I didn't get a block, so... Alright, no big deal. I heal 6 at the end of the round anyway, or not the round, the combat, so... I'll heal back up to full. Yep, I'll just kill it. 16 gold, can add a card. Oh, there is the card! Okay, this is the broken card I was talking about. Oh man, it's already unlocked? Okay, I should have taken it, but I guess I can take it now and just hope I get another, you know. It doesn't matter that I can duplicate it. If I just get another one of these, it's... So, hey, Charlie's Beats, welcome in. How's it going to the secret gaming stream before Sleight of Hand Sunday? I have an hour left before I would normally start the magic, so I was like, you know, let me just play this. Alright, I'm gonna take Dropkick. So, here's the thing that makes this card broken. It costs 1, But if the enemy is vulnerable, I would gain an energy back. So just as long as I could play it and they were vulnerable, I get it back and I draw a card. And the thing is, if you have a small deck and you have 2 or 3 of these and you just continuously loop them because you draw them and then you play them for effectively free, then that's infinity damage. So we're gonna take that. Question marks are events. So in this case, you find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 16 HP. Heck yeah! Okay, not what I wanted to get upgraded, but alright, whatever. We'll take it. So this is a merchant, this is a shop, so I will have money that I can spend. Where are my stats? Is it underneath? Oh, you guys can't see stats. Okay, if I move this... No, but I don't want... Alright. Okay, some part of the bottom of the screen will be truncated for you guys. But now you guys can see stats. So here's my gold, and then here's my health. Here's my potions. I can look at my deck whenever I need to. And then here's the map, so if I need to refer to the map for any reason. Okay, so I'm going for a broken build, and it's not here. So I don't see any cards that will help me, but always, when you go into a shop, I always look here first, because these are the things that will change the run the most. So these are called relics, and when you acquire them, they have these effects. So for example, this one is upon pickup, I brew 5 random potions. This one is when I add an attack into my deck, I upgrade it. And this one is whenever I rest, which there's campfires, where I can either rest, which means I gain HP, or I can upgrade a card, smithing. But I don't really like any of these. And hey, Kaner Keys, how's it going? Welcome in, Kaner. I'm doing a secret video game stream before I do Magic stream today. So now the one thing I'm considering getting is this, because there's so if I show you the map, there's actually a type of enemy called the Elite, which is just like a souped up enemy, but they're always fixed. Like as far as like if I'm in the first act, I can get any elite from a set of 3, and one of the set of elites is like 3 flying pyramids or whatever. So this would be really good because all of my attacks right now deal damage to 1 target, whereas this one, when I play it, I deal damage to all of the enemies on screen. So hey my bro, the legend himself, Chan the Magic Minion. That's right, Chan is here, yes. Alright, so I'm gonna grab Cleave. And then I do like to thin my deck out, but I don't have that much money. I'm gonna check to see if there's another shop coming up, and if there's not, then I'll remove a card. Yeah, I'll remove a card. Because I plan on hitting this elite and then that elite, so... let's remove. What do I not need? I added this one, I added that one, so I don't need a strike. And I have 2 upgraded defend, so I'm not removing those. Actually, do I want to remove a defend? Because then I'll always be able to deal damage. There's a lot of damage though. I'll remove the strike. Okay, so here's a fire. So I can heal, but I'm not going to do that. When you heal, you don't really heal everything anyway. So in this case, you heal 30%, which is 24, but I don't really need to. I have 16. And I heal 6 at the end of each battle because of my initial relic. So I'm going to smith. And I'm thinking, like, there's only 3 really good options right now. It's either bash, dropkick, or cleave. And to be honest, dropkick isn't really that good by itself. I would want to upgrade bash before dropkick. This one has an immediate value because it upgrades to 11 damage to everything. So it's like a multiplicative effect, so we can do that one. Nice, I'm good, just sleepy, haha. I surprisingly got a lot of good rest today. Alright, we're gonna hit up this elite. Yeah, we got the 3 fly! So I made the correct choice, alright. Alright, so let's block, and then... So in this situation, these guys are going to alternate. So this guy is going to attack, and then these ones are going to put, like, garbage cards on my deck. But then they're going to alternate. So then the 2 on the outside will deal damage, and then this one will give me garbage. So I want to try and kill one of these other ones first, because at least I can defend, potentially, the other one. So let's just focus on the one that has lowest HP first. Okay, alright, so this is where this is going to shine a little bit. Let's cleave. They'll deal damage to everything, and then I should probably... Well, I could double block, or I can kill this guy. Can I kill this guy? No, I can't. I don't have enough. So it always behooves you to do the math in this. So if I deal 8 here, that'll remain 7, but then it'll be vulnerable. But I only have 2 energy left, and this would take 3 energy, so... I'm probably... Well, I'm definitely going to play this. And then I should probably just... I'll just defend. Whatever. That's fine. Okay, let's see. So we could do that, and then do this. That'll do 8. So the vulnerability... Oh, actually, so the vulnerability will not apply because there is a thing called an artifact that is on each of these, which is just a... It's a buff for them. And it negates 1 debuff, so the vulnerability would be a debuff. Let's do this, and then let's just deal damage to this guy. So next turn I'll probably be able to kill this guy. That's the hope. I have a lot of stuff in my deck, which is pretty bad. Because a lot of it is these junk cards, unplayable, ethereal garbage cards, so... Alright, we got cleave. That's the important one. There we go. So I took out the front guy, and then I only have attacks left, so... this guy's attacking this turn. I don't have enough to kill him this turn, so I'll be taking the 9 to the face. But that means I could use all my attacks on the other guy, and then hopefully kill him before next turn. So I just have to draw an attack, and then I'll be okay. Which I did, so that'll be fine. I'll deal the damage to this guy. No point in defending here, because he's just going to debuff me. Oops. I guess I attack, defend, defend. I know it would have been just 1 extra damage if I didn't defend, but I had energy, so it wasn't like anything was going to waste. Alright, kill it! Gold, yes. Okay, so after you defeat an elite, you'll get another relic. You don't really have a choice. It's either this or you can choose not to take it. This one's good because dexterity gives you improved block. So for each 1 dexterity you have, you get +1 block to any cards that give you block. So I'm going to take it. Yep. I know, I've played this game before. Alright, okay, what's gonna help my build? I'm not going for gaining block, I'm going for infinite damage build when I get there. None of these help that, so I'm gonna skip. Skip! Alright. Oh my god, this is like... I just need... Okay. Oh, they're gonna dish out a ton of damage though. There's not much I can do. Okay, so one of my potions deals 10 damage to everything. I can do that, and it would actually mitigate a lot of damage, so maybe I'll do that. Alright, we'll throw. That's 10 damage to everything, so I'll kill that guy, this guy. I can take out the front and back guy, and then I can just defend. So let's do that. HP isn't the most important thing, but something that you learn as you play this more, if you end up playing this, is that the more HP you can preserve, the more campfires you can dedicate to like smithing and upgrading your cards, which is more necessary like for mid to late a game. Rage. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Okay, that actually synergizes pretty well with wanting to do lots of attacks. So this one's interesting because it gives you a random attack into your hand and it costs 0, so like no matter what you'll probably be able to deal damage, but it's random, so some of them could be bad. This one is whenever you draw a Sass or Curse card. So powers are interesting because when you play a power, it's kind of like, if you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, it's like an enchantment. It stays out, you don't have to play it again, and then it applies basically to the rest of the battle. Anyway, I'm gonna get Rage because that works well with the deck. Okay, when you're faced with 2 at a fork, but then I plan on going this way anyway, it doesn't really matter. Question marks are interesting. I kind of lean towards question marks later because if I don't want to deal with certain battles or something, some of the battles can get brutal. But right now I want to go for this, and there's no other elites on the right side, so... Lantern. Oh yeah, so a treasure chest is you get a relic. Start each combat with an additional energy. Super handy if I get the cost 2 that's in my deck, which is the bash. So, but if you can't destroy it, then it's more like an emblem. Oh yes. Yes, correct. Powers you can't destroy them in the classical sense. So yes. All right, so here's a blob that's a slime. It will split when it has half of its HP. So I don't really feel like doing the math, so I'm just gonna deal damage to it. All right, hold on. Actually, we're getting close. So if I deal 9 damage to it now, it says 6, but I know it's vulnerable, and that's 9. So, and you guys can't see the bottom. Sorry. So wait, what's 41 minus 9? That's 30. It's gonna be 32. That's gonna be less than 65. So it's like 33 is the point. So I should actually not. So here's the thing: when it splits, it'll split into 2 things with the exact same amount of HP. So if I actually wait until next turn, I could potentially deal more damage. It's just easier to deal with, I guess. Oh, this is good, because then I can drop kick, too. Alright, so we're going to do it this turn. Actually, let's draw a card and see if I get another attack. No! Okay, well... that's disheartening. So now if I definitely hit it, it will split. But I have no other ways to damage it. Alright, I'm going to wait again. And hope I get more... there we go. We have more attacks. Alright, this should be better. And when it is interrupted, it will not attack. But I dealt it more damage, so it's at 17. So we'll split into 2 things with 17 HP. Hello, welcome in. How's it going? How's it going, E-Room? Guys, hold on. Let me just hop over here for a second. Hey everybody, welcome in. Hi, my name is Nam, also known as Crazy Asian, spelled with a K-R-A-Z-E-E. A-Z-N-N-N. But, thanks for the raid, E-Room. How's it going? Welcome in. Guys, if you're not following our friend E-Room, please give E-Room a follow. E-Room just does a variety of different things. Gallivants around Indiana. Shows off a bunch of things on stream, and all around just a strong supporter of like the Magic Twitch community. So, but hello, welcome in, guys. I am starting way earlier today, and I'm not actually starting my Sleight of Hand Magic probably until normal time, which is 10:30 Eastern. So we got about 45 minutes. So I was like, hey, I can do a secret gaming stream. So welcome to the secret gaming stream. I was just playing Slay the Spire, and so welcome in. If you're welcome to stick around here. If you wanted to see me do Magic, you'll have to wait until I start Magic later. But otherwise, I did hear somebody follow, so thank you for the follow. Who's that? That was Bow. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, E-Room. Hopefully you had a great stream. What'd you do today? Glad to see you, so I could raid you. Yeah, I know. The one thing about me only streaming like once a week at a very specific schedule is that it's very narrow times for people to raid. So, but anyway, welcome in. Oh yeah, thanks for getting some of the other shout-outs in. So, yeah. Also, if you're not following our friend Peekaboo Draws, please follow Peekaboo Draws, artist. And let's see, who else did we get any shout-outs in there for? Okay, got to level 25 on words on stream tonight. Fun stuff. That is awesome. I don't think I've ever been in a stream where we made it to level 25 in words on stream, but I was Chan, thank you for suggesting E-Room raid here. Even though I don't normally have a gaming stream, but all right. I guess if you're here to watch gaming, here we are. We're slaying a Spire. So here we go. Words on stream, nice. Yeah, also because I don't stream that often, this is a way to get channel points. Get channel points, guys. Get your channel points. Get your channel points right here. Get your channel points, everybody. Alright, let's see. I don't want... Actually, I might want this card. Because I can draw a card from it, and the upgraded version lets me draw 2. If you upgrade, yeah, it lets me draw 2. Yeah. Okay, we're taking this. Let's see, Erum says, I play every night around 8:30 p.m. ET. Okay. Gotcha, Erum. I think I've seen you on some nights. Although usually around 8 p.m. ET or 8:30, I'm like probably putting my kid to sleep. Alright, this is going to be... Oh. Yeah, we want to deal this damage. And then... Can I kill one? Yeah, that can kill this guy. And then I don't need to block. I can just deal more damage. This guy. And this guy. Whew! That was nice. Love your energy, Crazy Asian. Yeah, so the thing is, I was actually super pumped so I had a plan to stream playing this game because it could segue into... I actually have the Slay the Spire board game, which has cards in it. And I was like, I should stream and then maybe do the box opening and then use the cards for Magic. So that was kind of the plan. But I need to start at least by streaming. Do I want this? Okay, so these are all kind of good with their own different... I kind of feel like this one's one of the weakest cards right now. There's a certain build that can exploit this, but I don't have it. This is useful because Artifact will be removed by Vulnerable, and so it's just like an AoE, like status removal, or status debuff buff removal. This one is a combo card, but not with the build that I have. I kind of want to remove more cards, so we're gonna skip. Alright, let me go for fighting this guy. Like Chain says, nice, 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 says Kaner Keys. The reason why I have some energy tonight, Kaner, is I slept well, which is kind of unusual. Oh, I have 4 energy and 4 attacks. I should do it. So this guy will sleep for up to 3 turns, gaining 8 block each turn. I mean, it goes away, so each turn is only 8. But on the 3rd turn, he will wake up no matter what. But dishing out the most damage as early as possible. And you know, I have a lot of HP. I don't need to use any potions. All right, we're just gonna dish it to this guy. So we're just dishing out all the 6 damages. There you go. Is our character wearing a helmet, or are we some type of dragon? I believe our character is wearing a helmet, or at least a face mask. Yeah. So here's the sword, face mask. We never see his face. You can kind of see maybe his hair behind it a little bit, and then yeah, boots, pants. As far as we could tell. I mean, if his face underneath the mask is also a dragon face, we never know. Because as far as I know, it's never revealed. So, unknown. Okay, so for this guy, even though he's going to be dishing out 18 damage, I know I need to deal as much damage as I can early, because he's going to be applying debuffs to me, which will make it more difficult to hurt him later. So, instead of prioritizing block there, I'm just going to prioritize hitting his face! That would have been nicer. What turn earlier? Alright, we're gonna put this back. And we'll block. Will Sleight of Hand Sunday start as soon as you end the gaming stream? I would basically say yes, except I'll probably want to run upstairs to go to the bathroom, maybe refresh my tea, and feed my cat. So maybe a few minutes between the gaming stream and Sleight of Hand Sunday. Alright, we're gonna play this to have tons of block. Oh, so here's the debuff I was talking about. So, a very powerful negative effect on you. Let's see here. So the thing is, having him apply it once isn't too bad, but 2 or 3 times it gets pretty oppressive, because the debuff is -1 strength, so I get negative damage. Do I have enough? 18. I don't have enough potentially to do it this turn. Wait, 8 plus 5 plus 5. I know you guys can't see the numbers, I'm sorry. Actually, I can move this. Okay, so now you see, so 8 plus 5 plus 5. Oh, but now I can't see my potions. Let's see. What if I draw? Let me see. Let's draw. Let's see what we... Ah! Okay, that'll help offset some stuff. Yeah, if I just played my strength potion that turn, I probably could have done it. Might have been able to do it sooner, but it's fine. Whatever. Not too big a deal. We took care of him. 28 gold. Alright, letter opener is awesome because it is a relic that lets you deal 5 damage anytime you play the 3rd skill in a turn. I don't really have the skill build for it, but there's no reason not to take it. Dropkick! Okay, here's another one. I want this. This will help enable the brokenness. And then I want to go to the campfire so that I can upgrade my only source of vulnerable. So yeah, this is the one I want to upgrade. So ideally now, if I just remove like every other card from my deck except for like Dropkick, and Bash, it'll be good. Flaming Hails, hello, welcome in. How's it going, Flaming Hails? No hydrate redeem, but please hydrate. Oh yeah, hydrating right now. I'm having tea. English breakfast. No, Irish breakfast tea today. Okay, here we go. Let's see, I could gain gold, but I'd take a curse into my deck. So the curse is unplayable, and if I have it in my hand at the end of the turn, I gain 1 week. That's not really what I want, because I'm trying to remove cards from my deck so I can get the broken build. Alright, so let's see. So right now, I know you guys can't see my HP, 54 out of 80, so I don't really need to heal. I'll be fine. What gets the most bang for my buck as far as... maybe either this one or this one. This one will help for longevity. This one helps maybe not... it doesn't help me combo yet, but maybe next... after I remove some cards. We'll do this. It's 10 damage and 2 cards. Alright, we're gonna play this guy. Alright, so the Guardian will change into a defensive mode after taking 30 damage. And so I can just dish damage to him right now because he's just going to defend for a little bit. I don't have to defend. Let's see, how many rounds does vulnerable last? So for one vulnerable, it lasts for 1 round. So there are cards where if you apply 3 vulnerable, it will... sorry, turns. If you apply 3 vulnerable, it will last for 3 turns. So the higher the number of vulnerable doesn't increase the potency of vulnerable, it just makes it last longer. Sorry if I misspoke there. So yeah, for each 1 vulnerable, it just lasts for 1 turn. Okay, so this guy's going to deal 32, but if I change him into defensive mode by dealing... so it's not just 8, but it's 8 plus 9 because he has 9 block. So... actually, can I get... I want to get Bash right now, though. Alright, I'm going to Warcry and see if I can get it. Yo! Okay, we got it. So I'm probably not going to need to block this turn. I won't be able to play everything, though, so... oh, and I forgot I'll end up drawing that. So we're gonna Bash, we're gonna Dropkick, because that'll be free. I draw a card, and then I get 1 back, and then I can deal... well, he gets 20 blocks, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so he has 3 vulnerable, so receives 50% more damage from attacks for 3 turns. And then it'll tick down once each turn. Hey, welcome in, Big Ducky Snow. How's it going? Thanks for shouting out Big Ducky Snow. I know I haven't really hung out in Steven's stream, but I have seen Steven in many other streams, so... guys, you're not following our friend. Big Ducky Snow. Please give Big Ducky Snow a follow. Okay, so now when he's in defensive mode, each time I attack him, I will take 3 damage. I can mitigate this by playing a block first, and so... Or I can play Rage, which will give me 3 blocks, so it kind of cancels that out. So we'll do that. Let's start with the damage. And then if I can't deal out more meaningful damage, then I'll play a block. Yeah, I'll play a block here. Alright, okay. I can't defend against this too much here. So let me first defend. I'll drop kick. And I'll drop kick. That does not get me what I want. But he's going to lose vulnerable. I'm going to take 16 damage. That's kind of a big percentage. But is it worth playing Bash again? I'm going to So anytime you run out of cards in your draw pile, you reshuffle everything in your discard pile and put it back in your deck. So, okay, we're gonna play risky because I have to switch streams to a Magic stream in a half an hour. So, all right, let's do this. Do this. Okay, I have to stop potentially 20 damage. All right, we're gonna block. Taking 5 to the face. Alright, here we go. Let's... Okay, so I have to deal 24 and then he's going to change modes, so... Let's see. So we'll do the free card first. Can it do it? Is the other free card in here? No. So I'm going to deal bash damage and just deal more damage. And then not worry about the rest. Okay, let's see here. Let's first defend, because he's going to deal 3 damage each time I hit him. Let's do this. And then... Okay, is it worth taking 9 damage to deal some more damage? He has a lot of vulnerable already. I don't need to apply more right now. 11. If I deal... Let me see here. Yeah, alright. 75, 21. Okay, we got this. It's okay. Alright, let's rage. Gaining block for each one. Yo, Craze, can I request Steamy Funk? Kaner, I don't have a trick called Steamy Funk. Sorry. Good try. Good try. Let's block first. This. And then let's take less damage this time around. Okay, 21 damage, 21 HP versus 48 HP. He's gonna deal me 20 damage. Let's do this. And this. And then I'm not gonna deal enough damage to change his mode, so let's just block. I'll take 8, that's fine. 13. Okay, alright. Drop kick, draw 2 cards, strike, he's done. Alright, 102 gold, taking it. Power potion, taking it, and then I can add a rare card to my deck, so let's see what they give me. Double tap, Reaper, and Juggernaut. Juggernaut is a power where every time I gain block, I deal 5 damage. I don't gain block that much, so it's not worth it. Reaper is kind of decent, dealing 4 damage to all enemies, and I heal HP equal to the unblocked damage. Exhaust means once you use it, it's removed from your deck for the battle, but it'll be there for other battles. And then, let's see, here we have double tap. This can enable the brokenness of the deck. Because, for example, dropkick, if that enemy is vulnerable, then drop kicking twice, well, playing 1 drop kick means I will gain 2 energy and draw 2 cards. So this is the one. Okay, now we can get a boss relic, which is way more powerful than regular relics. Okay, so let's see. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. That's kind of limiting. Gain energy at the start of your turn at the start of your combat. Shuffle 2 wounds. That's also limiting. Runic Dome. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer see enemy intents. Alright, well, so each one of these gives me an extra energy each turn. So I'll have 4 energy, which can help play a lot of things. So I definitely want to grab one of these, but this one is kind of counter to the deck. This one adds cards to my deck. So the only one that's reasonable. I can skip this, but we're going to totally take Runic Dome. So I will not be able to see enemy intents anymore. A lot of people, when they first start playing, they're kind of afraid of that one. And to be fair, I don't usually take it, but I'm going to take it today. Alright, so now we choose where we're going to start on the map over here. And then there's the Act 2 boss, so I got to go quick if I want to potentially have a chance at beating this game. So now I may shy away from a few elites. I may want to take like 1 or 2, depending. Or if I see a really nice path with like a lot of things that I want. Like a store, like I want to hit up maybe a lot of stores right now. So like this one's looking kind of nice because that'll let me remove a bunch of cards. And regardless of like all of the other options, question marks can have events where I can remove cards. So maybe, let me see here. This one has 2 question marks in a store, 3 question marks in a store, 4 question marks, 5 question marks, 6 question marks. All right, I guess maybe we're gonna go this way. So I want to hit up this store and all these question marks because I'm trying to remove as many cards from my deck as possible. So, alright, chat, feel free to stick around for the Magic Stream coming soon if you like. Yeah, that's right. I will be doing Sleight of Hand Sunday Magic Stream later. Alright, so I know he's going to attack me, but I can't see his enemy intents anyway, but I think I should have enough energy to kind of play whatever the heck I want for the most part. So, do I think he's going to be dishing out more damage? Yeah, so we'll do this. Okay. Okay. Alright, so here's where it's going to shine. So I know that they're vulnerable already, so I can play double tap first. This next attack is played twice. I can drop kick once, twice. So I got to draw a card and I got the energy back. I'll play this. I'll play this. Okay, so now I have to choose. Do I want to deal more damage or just defend? Because I have no block at the moment. And I don't know what he's going to do. But let's just do this. I'll hedge my bets. Okay. Can I kill? No, I can't. Alright, 2 energy, I just double block or play this. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do, so let's just double block. I have to wait until next turn anyway. So. Oh wow, that's perfect. Perfect amount of block. Alright, let's kill him with style. Boom! No, wait. Oh no, I may have made a mistake. No, okay, I'm good. For a second there, I almost thought I didn't have enough energy. But I gained them. Okay, so right now I have a maximum of 3 potions, and you can't see them right now. But here's my potions. I like the strength one. I like the power one. I'm gonna kill this one. The gain 5 dexterity, and then I lose at the end of turn. So it's only a 1-turn thing. So I'm gonna discard this. I'm gonna get this. That can get me out of binds there. So let's see. This one deals a lot of damage, and I remove all of the non-attack cards from my hand for the battle. That doesn't really help me that much. Actually, wait. It would if I wanted to remove all my defense. It doesn't help because I want to also remove my attacks, but this one can apply weak and vulnerable to everybody, and then this one will get me more copies of this card. It doesn't help, but it's actually 0 energy, but does not help my build, so that's not what we're doing. We have a very specific thing that we're doing right now. Okay, I know that this thing's not going to attack on the first turn, so I'm gonna... Oh wait, do I want... Oh yeah, so this only affects attacks. Actually, let's see what this gets us first. A strike, useless. Alright, I'm gonna put a defend back. Alright, double tap, and then we're gonna cleave, so they'll cleave twice. And then strike, and I'll play this for... Oh yeah, so now there's a reason to try and play skills. Never mind, they did attack, but... Alright, so we're gonna bash, we're gonna drop kick, and then... So now I know that I will have a debuff, I think, so... After this turn, now they'll inflict the debuff. Okay, so each time I play... Yeah, Hex. Each time I play a skill, I will get a Daze, which is like a useless attack, or non-attack card that I can't do anything with in my in my deck. But I might be able to kill it this turn if I draw favorable attacks. Oh no, I can just win with what I have now. There you go. Easy! Alright. Gold, and then... Don't want it, don't want it, don't want it. Okay. Normally I would consider Iron Wave because it's both attack and block on one energy. Or Twin Strikes because it's going to deal this damage twice. But, as I said, I have a very specific build in mind. And we have basically all the cards. I just have to remove cards from the deck. Remove a card from my deck! Alright, this is perfect. The other one is pretty sweet too. Upgrade all strikes and defends. And if we take a look at the deck, I have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So normally I would consider just upgrading everything. But we're removing a card from the deck. So we're going to remove a strike. Leave, okay. Haha, I like how you explain everything. You know, I love this game, and this is my first time doing it on stream, even though I've played this a lot, and so we are going to be... we're going to be playing this the way I want, and so I'm going to be sharing everything. This is sometimes a toss-up between who to target first. This guy heals. This guy will deal the damage. So I guess I'll just try and kill this guy first. Ooh, okay, we're gonna double tap and then drop kick. Okay, cool. We're already starting to see like the pieces of the combo. I'm gonna kill this guy. Alright, he wasn't attacking anyway, perfect. 3, 3. Oh wow, you're a pro at it, lol. I mean, I've played this before. I've played it a lot. I love this. I just started a brand new file over because the experience of playing it like straight up brand new is actually different because you have a lot of cards that you start with, but when you unlock a bunch of stuff, it dilutes the card pool. So this is kind of like the quote-unquote like pure experience of like seeing Slay the Spire the first time. But also, you can get, like, degenerate builds pretty easily, potentially. So... Oh, can I kill him? No, 9, so that'd be 3. I'm just gonna block and take care of him next turn. Alright. Here we go. 19 gold. Gambler's Brew could be useful, especially with the if I need specific cards. I kind of like all my other potions. Let's see what this is. So this one is blocking, but I remove a random card from my hand. This one is a one-time make an enemy lose 2 strength. I mean, I get 1 time per battle. And then this one is exhaust. It's the same thing as before. Oh no, except it's gain block instead of damage. I'm gonna skip. I think it would be sweet if I could show off like the... Oh wait, lose rage. This would remove a card from the deck. It's not the card that I want to remove, but I mean... Alright, we'll do it. So what did I get in return? We got this meal ticket. Whenever I enter a shop, I heal 15. So... That's okay. Hold on, I'm trying to move the window back. Alright, there we go. Okay, here we go. Alright, this is what we are going to do now. Let's upgrade. I'm thinking about either upgrading a drop kick because we're going to be using it a ton, or double tap because it'll make 2 attacks on that turn played twice. I think since I draw enough cards, this was probably going to be the next best thing. Okay, I'm gonna go to the shop because I want to remove a card, so... I'm gonna check here. So these relics are useful, but they don't do anything for my build. And if we had more time, we would go through everything, but we don't have that time today, so we're gonna remove a card! Alright, strike. And I don't want anything else, so... GTFO! Okay, so wait. I could even... So I could go to this question mark and maybe have a chance at removing a card. Or go to the fire and I'd upgrade a card. I'm gonna go question mark. No, it gave me a battle. All right, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I know that on the first turn they do not attack at all, so I should probably focus on killing one. So I'm gonna try and kill this guy. Let's display everything because I have enough energy. So they're all applying ritual. So now they're all attacking something. Okay, but let's see here. I should try and kill this guy. This will get me. Actually, can I get? I didn't see double tap yet, so I can do this. Double tap. Yo. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna double tap, and then we're gonna drop kick on this guy to draw 2 and get 2, and then I can kill him with this. And we can... Oh, but they're going to be dealing 6. That's going to be 12. But 11 damage is kind of good. That's 22 damage. For 12 damage, I'll take 12. Okay, so now they're each going to be dealing 9 in my head. So... Let's take one out. That'll... Oh! Okay, double tap, drop kick. Can I get a block? Yes! Alright, so... I'm going to kill the back guy, and then I'm going to block, and I should take 0 damage, I think. Okay, alright, so now we're going to... So he's up to 12 damage mentally. I'm just keeping track in my head because I know the enemy behavior. Alright, but I think we should be able to take care of him with all of this, so... Boom! Alright, got him! Easy. Alright. I could replace Rage. Oh! Or I can get Pommel Strike. Which will help. If I take a look at the deck, let's see what's... Because, like, it'll help me draw through stuff and get things when I potentially need them. And I'm planning on removing the rest of the strikes, so... And it's 10 damage for 1 energy, which is pretty good. The other thing is, like, getting Rage would probably be pretty good, because I did lose it. But we're dedicating to the build, so... Alright, I need to go this way because I said we were going to go for all the question marks, so that's what we're doing. Gold and... Okay, so if my HP is at 50% or lower, then I'll have 3 additional strength. That's handy. It doesn't really do much unless I'm, like, weak, but... Thwack! I was knocked unconscious. Alright, so now I have to fight in the Coliseum. I would read through all this, but we don't have the time. So, basically I have to fight in the Coliseum to escape. That's the, Oh no, I think they both attack on the first turn. Let's hit these... Let's try and kill the back guy first. Let's bash. Let's see if I can draw... yes, okay, drop kick. Alright, let's drop kick. And then... Let's just double block, because I think... Yep, okay. Good call. Now let's double tap on the back guy. And... Oh, actually, I'm going to cleave to take care of him. So let's do this. Oh no, let's drop kick to take care of this guy. And then, let's see. Where's the thing to apply vulnerable? I need to apply vulnerable. If I do this, then I will not be able to play it on the same turn. So... Oh, can I just kill him? Oh yeah, I can just kill him. Alright, there you go. Okay, so I can either escape from the Coliseum, or this would effectively act as like an elite fight. Alright, since we were basically skipping all of the elite fights, and I have almost full health, we're gonna go for the elite fight. So here we go. Oh, okay, alright, this is good. I think I can handle this. Oh no, I don't have anything useful right away. Oh my god, this is like a terrible first turn against this. Alright, at least we can deal 3 damage using the relic. Okay, let's see. We're just gonna try and kill the back guy because the behavior of him... Oh, perfect, alright. The behavior of him is kind of bad for me. Actually, will this... Oh yeah, okay. If I do this, and I use my potion that does 20 damage on him, I can take care of him this round. Okay, so I don't have to worry about his attacks. And then I want to preserve this one for the next turn. Okay, here we go. Now we're in business. Bash, drop kick, double tap. There we go. So at the start of my third turn, gain 18 block. Mercury Hourglass at the start of my turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Perfect. 100 gold. Do I want a card? Baobun Bahao, thank you for the claps. And Kaner Keys, thank you for the claps. Alright. Would be good, but we're just going to skip. Okay, my build is almost complete. I just have to remove some more cards. But you can almost kind of see how, like, how degenerate this can get, I think. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Let's see. How do I want to deal with this? Do I draw more cards or just hit him? He'll deal 15 damage. I think he's going to deal me 21 damage. So I should probably block a little bit. Okay. He would have dealt me 21 damage. Is he still vulnerable? Yes. Okay, so I don't really need to bash right now. But let me pommel strike. I need a drop kick. Okay, cool. Double tap, drop kick. And then anything will basically kill him. And we're gonna skip. Actually, deal 10 damage if fatal. Raise your max. That could be really good for me, actually. Alright, we're gonna take that. Let's see, how much gold do I have? I have 365, which is a lot, so we're gonna fight to keep the gold. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get what we want, so let's do this and then try and eliminate the guy in the front. Okay, this is gonna pay out right away. We're gonna get HP. And then, let me see, how do I want to do this? I want to do this and put back a drop kick. Because I want that next turn to combo with the thing. And then we're gonna kill the bad guy next. Do I have enough? 11, 6 plus 5, that's 22. Okay, that's enough for the back guy, so we're gonna take care of the back guy. And then, we'll just block. Yeah, I don't really need anything fancy, just attack. 25 gold, red mask, at the start of each combat, apply 1 week to all enemies. And then Swift Potion, I did use my other potion, so I have a slot for that now. And we're not getting any of those. Because the combo! Okay, what can we do here? Not much, so... Can I get... Oh wait, will this... Okay, 15, that's 30. Yeah, okay, so if I double tap on the feed for this, second one will trigger. Alright. Okay, let's draw cards. Let's deal some damage. I think he's going to attack, so let's block, and then let's put this back and block. Oh yeah, I'm also blocking more liberally because I want to trigger my thing that will deal 3 damage, so... Oh, I can just go all out this turn because I have the 18 block from the relic, so... Oh no, this will do more damage. And then... Bash. Okay, attack... Potion. Oh, I kind of like that one. Add a card to my deck. Nope, don't want anything. Do I want this? Not over anything else that I already have. Alright, skip. Question mark. Remove a card? Nope. I can gain 5 max HP or become cursed, which I already said I don't want to get more cards. So we're gonna gain 5 max HP, but I lose 22 HP. So I'm at 52 out of 91. And then we're going into this. Alright, so what do I want to do? Do I want to smith? How many cards are in the deck? Alright, we got 10 minutes. Alright, I'm going to try and do an Act 3 in 10 minutes, or less than 10 minutes, because I have to spend some time on this boss, so... I think I upgrade... Let's upgrade a drop kick and just hope for the best. Drop kick. There you go. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and... Man, this is a terrible start hand as well for this. Boom. I probably should have used a potion there to draw better cards, but I'm gonna save this and see if I can do anything with it later. Okay, so here we go. Bash. I've already used the... Yeah, I've already used it, so... Drop kick. Should I block? I should probably block. Okay, let's see. Pommel strike, double tap, pommel strike. I need to put bash back on the deck. Then I can defend. Yeah, so you can see, like, this boss has a lot more HP than a lot of the other bosses, so... Okay, so hold on. I have 2, 4, 5 cards in my hand and 9 cards in the deck. I can't hold every card. Yeah, I won't have enough. I definitely need to clear more cards from the deck. Okay, let's bash, drop kick, double tap, drop kick, and then I can just double block, that's fine. See that? He said, "Come at me!" Guys, he wants me to come at him, bro. Defend and... Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's at least gonna thin out the deck for the... Alright, I have my skull active because I have less than 50% HP, so that's handy. Do I want to apply bash first? He's got 2. I'm weak, so maybe just extending it will be fine. Let's do that, let's do this. Let's do that. Ah, it's a true double tap. Let's block. End the turn. Alright, hopefully I don't die. Okay, that was not good. Alright, well that's okay. If I end up dying, then no big deal, right? I can start the other segment of the stream. Okay, I don't have the good feely wheelies. Do people even say that? That's not even a thing they say. Defeat impossible. Okay, alright, this is... So, he just refreshed everything. I know he's doing a gigantic attack right now, and so I am probably gonna die. So, let me see. Let me get a random power. See if I can get out of this. Metallicize can save block. Doesn't give me strength. That would have been helpful earlier. Alright, so I guess Metallicize is the only thing that makes sense. 2 strength. Alright. You know what? Let's just use it, because I may not survive. And then... Can I get bash? Alright. Can I get lucky here? I'm gonna drink this to draw 3 cards. I got bash! Okay, that'll help. So we'll do that. We'll double tap on drop kick. So now if I double block, that's 9 plus 9, 18. That's going to be 50 damage. I think he's going to deal... I think he's going to deal like 40-something damage, so I'm probably dead. I don't remember exactly. Alright, this is the only chance I have, so... Let's do it. And if I die, I die. Yep, game over. GG! Hey, that was good timing. I have 5 minutes. So there's some stats. I unlock some stuff. I unlock the second character, but as I said, I've played before and I just refreshed my this. Alright, okay, so let me see here. I'll throw up the statistics if anybody wants to see the run history. So, these are all the cards. This is like all the stuff that I got. I'm going to leave this screen up because I don't technically have a proper waiting screen. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to leave this screen up so at least you can also listen to this music for 5 minutes. I will be back in 5 minutes, and then I'm going to switch streams to be doing Sleight of Hand Sunday, where you can request magic tricks and stuff. If anybody wants to, let me turn on. If anybody wants to preemptively request tricks or or check a look at the trick list, feel free. Anyway, everybody, go get a drink, get a snack, go to the bathroom, come back. I have to do all those things and feed my cat, and then we'll be right back. All right, perfect, awesome. Okay, so I didn't really need to feed my cat, so that's good. But I do have to kind of break down this part of the stream. So everybody can say bye-bye to Slay the Spire. I just realized I did a mistake. I went to click on return to exit the menu and stuff, but I was on the OBS screen and not on the actual game window. So, alright. So let me swap over here, and then I'm gonna quit here. Alright, so we're going to hang out on the screen for a little bit because I do have to remove some stuff to set up properly for the magic stream. So, let me see here.